success, you need some gas on.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Naeshon,
I'm King Caleb.
and welcome to the Winning a Life podcast, man.
Let's go.
Let's get right into it. This week, we just want to change things up a little bit. We just want to interview each other.
Right.
You guys probably like, who are these guys? And we haven't really, told people our story.
Okay.
You want to just tell the people, like, a little bit about yourself? Oh, man.
I got the mic.
Why did you start the personal growth in general? Like, why would you want to improve?
Honestly, one of the reasons for my self-improvement was because of meeting this great guy, right? He actually inspired me.
Crazy.
So, like, when I was younger, obviously I was forced to read books in school and whatnot. But when I met this gentleman right here, this man really loved reading books. I was like, yo, okay, that's dope. So that's one of the reasons. And I started reading books, and I was like, yo, I like this. And he was always telling me about the way of the superior man. I wish I read that before I got involved with certain people, because that would have helped me in my situation.
Yeah.
And when I got in, it was like two situations, or relationship or whatever. Obviously I've said in a previous podcast that I was simping and doing all this wild stuff, whatever. And just waking up and like, yo, Caleb, you got bigger things in life. Your purpose comes first before anything in this world. Mm-hmm. And we had a group of friends that were also starting to become to be on the personal growth. Yeah. And we're always talking deep talks, right? And then we're like, why not start a podcast?
Right.
Why not share the information with people? Because it would be selfish of us to just keep it in.
Right, yeah.
Because I believe one of our missions and purpose, because we do have a lot of similar things. That's also one of the reasons we really connected and became really great friends. But one of our mission and purpose on this earth is to help other people and to lead. Like, we're actually called to be leaders, and we just want to share this information, what we know, and like, you guys can even grow with us. But yeah, that's just a little short summary of how I got into personal growth, and a little short summary of why we started the Winning in Life podcast.
That's really good, man.
Thank you.
That's true.
What about you, sir? How did your journey start?
Yeah.
And why did you come up with the name Winning in Life? Because they should know, because,
We're trying to get baddies. Obviously not. That's not the reason why. Shout out to Mystic.
Yeah, winning with women, man.
So I was 18. I had my first job. I was like, yeah, man, I'm a man. I'm working, bro. I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. And then 6 weeks later, they fired me because I sucked. And I was like, bruh. And like, out of all the things in life that could have happened that brought me into a deep depression, that'd probably be like, wait, what? I did. I got like low-key depressed. I was in a really dark place just because I got fired from a job. But that, like, it just meant more to me about having a job, being a man, being able to provide for myself. So when I wasn't able to do that, I was like, bro, I'm 18. I'm supposed to be starting out in the world, and I can't even hold a job cutting meat, right? And something just happened in me. My mom used to say, if you put your mind to something, and you can do it. She also said, you can do all things through Christ. So I was like, yo, I know I can get better. I know I can improve. Let me start writing things down. Let me start doing a whole bunch of research. Let me start, reading books and things like that. And so I just had this commitment to personal growth because I never want to be in that spot ever again. I never want to be that in that dark place or depressed. Granted, that kind of still happened a couple times, but at least now I know what to do when those things happen. Same thing with the breakup. That really hit me. I started going even more deeper into personal growth. I said, you know what, I need to read. Boom, read 25 books that year, man.
Sheesh.
And yeah, just kind of snowballed into this momentum. Like, yeah, this is a lifelong thing now. And now, with winning in life, like you were saying, like we kept talking about personal growth, man. Like, yo, we need to share this with the people. And so, we were coming up with a couple names. And I think it just came to me, right? And I was just like...
Well, you were like winning with women, why don't we make this?
Oh, yeah, right. Because Mystic has his winning with women. They're like, yo, why don't we do winning in life or whatever? Yeah, that's true. But yeah, and we've been doing it for almost a year now.
Yes. I think we should tell the people how we met.
Yeah. Well, this man wouldn't stop badgering me.
That's not how we met, bro.
Oh, no, because, so what is it? We went to the same high school.
Never
talked. I didn't even see you. I don't even think I saw you.
I think I saw you like once.
Went to the same college. I saw you once or twice. I think I said, hey, I saw you hang out with Jalen.
Yeah.
And then, we just followed each other on Twitter.
Right.
And we just always like and retweet each other's stuff. Like, he's saying so much positive stuff. Let me retweet that, Never talk to each other, though. And then one day, my mom wants to go to Sam's Club. I was like, all right, I'll go with you.
Yeah, that's where I used to work, so.
And, I saw this man, and I was like, oh, hey, what's up, man? What's good? And then we just started talking. My mom would go shopping. We were probably talking for a good minute.
We were.
And
then you like...
Yo, let me get your number or whatever.
And then we hung out the same weekend?
I don't know, but we hung out once at the mall.
Yeah.
And, it just kind of, after that.
And then we went to church together, and then met Kenneth.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. And then
just
ever since then,
this man just kept texting me, bro. I said, yo, what the frick? It really wants to talk. What?
You sound like
I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, yo, when we started, because I know I don't text people that much. This man texting me a lot.
Well, what was I texting you about?
You just text me random stuff. Like, yo.
Okay, so funny.
I was like, yo, this man really...
Funny story. I used to have an Android, and then when I switched to get an iPhone, you were like one of the first people on FaceTime. I know you were like, yo, what's this guy FaceTime? Because you were like, oh, bro, what's up? Because I knew that was weird with him. Because we weren't best friends or anything, and I was just like, let me FaceTime this guy.
Yo,
I remember that
crazy,
story. Because you were like, yo, why is this guy FaceTiming me?
Right. And honestly, it was weird for me to text somebody with an Android that much. Because we used to text just like... And
I don't know how you did it because I couldn't do it.
Right, yeah. I don't know how I did it either. But it was just funny and interesting. We just, be texting and stuff like that. And ever since then, man, I don't think we've ever gone... That was that was almost 4 years? Oh my gosh, it's been 4 years. Yeah.
It's about to be 4 years in March or April.
It's March.
Oh, bro. Shoot, I forgot. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is 4 years.
So
dang, that's crazy. Time flies, for real.
In 4 years, we haven't gone more than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Without talking to each other.
That is amazing.
And the only time it's ever been that long was in 2018.
Yeah, and after that, it was almost at least once a week. At least.
That was every day.
Yeah, that's true.
But
that's why you gotta have someone to hold yourself accountable. Living in this world, like we were saying in previous, the world is cruel. But when you're going through life with someone or people or a circle that are on the same mindset as you, then everything is easier than doing it by yourself. Oh, yesterday at church, the Bible
Right,
verse.
yeah.
You know, something like
Um,
it's not woe to the person that goes to life on themselves trials.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
she was
yeah.
saying.
It was saying it's good to have somebody that helps you when you fall.
Yeah.
And woe to the person that doesn't have
Anybody
anybody
at
when
all.
they fall.
Yeah, that's just
So,
dang.
right. And, you know, I don't know, you know, they don't know, but, you know, you've helped me so many times when I was going through it life, you know, multiple times, even just, you know, with the health insurance thing or back in, what was it, like 2018, 2019, when I didn't have a job for like 3 months. Right. And you were just taking care of me, man, or, you know, and, you know, I really appreciate that stuff, man. Like, we wouldn't be friends if you weren't on the personal growth.
Right.
And I'm so glad that you have that mindset and mentality, because I was trying to do this before. When I was with, you know, my ex, it was just me and her, and then me and my boy Jonathan.
Right.
But he wasn't on it. And I was kind of like leading her a little bit. But then when she was off it, it was like, well, who do I have?
Right.
And then I met Chu and Kenneth and, you know, all them. And that's really like just upgraded my life. All these people that I met have upgraded my life.
And the guys we have in our men's conference.
Right, yeah. So it's been a blessing, man. You've been a huge blessing
Thank you, man.
to
Like
me, man. And you know,
same goes to you, man. All the advice. Anytime I'm going through, hey man, maybe I already know. I call him. This man pick up. Hey bro, either you stop doing this or either man, you know, you should do this or whatever. But like,
stop calling. Nah, obviously.
I'm grateful he picked up that FaceTime. You could have denied the FaceTime. When I first FaceTime you?
Was it off a random number or was it your number?
It was my number, but because I had an Android, you were like, oh, he got an iPhone, you know, now.
Yeah.
Then I switched to iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were just like, oh, hey, bro.
Yeah, no, that's like our thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think that's like a big part, man. Just doing this whole thing, this whole personal growth thing, man. It's been crazy, and I can't imagine where we're gonna be
in like 5 years, bro.
5-10 years, man. And
what are your sources you go to, like when you need encouragement or you need motivation? Is it books or podcasts? And what books or podcasts can you share with the people that, like, you know, helps you, motivates you, and gives you that motivation, you know, when you really don't feel like, you know, waking up or going to the gym or working? And what motivates you?
That's a really good question, man. Because, you know, if you're trying to do this by yourself or alone, and, you know, you have those influences that kind of keep you on the straight and narrow. And my influences are things like YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Is that, you know, all of my social medias, I follow so many personal growth accounts that even if I'm on just for a funny video, I'm always, oh, wow, that's some personal growth thing. Let me watch that. And then I always get better. So my OGs right now is Tom Bilyeu. He's a billionaire, has his own company. He's a big personal growth guy. There's Tony Robbins I've been listening to a lot. Lewis Howes or however you say it. You know, Jim Quick. There's so many people out there. Jay Shetty, the roommates. The roommates for sure. Those are like really big influences on me, and just like, wow, I need to get better. And then as far as books go, you already know the OG book, Ways Per Your Man. Think and Grow Rich was really good. $1 Million Habits. Brian Tracy, he's also the OG.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
What was that, Jimmy?
That was Robert Kiyosaki.
Yeah, Robert Kiyosaki.
But yeah, those are so freaking important. Just follow, just me following even just a few guys, and they're always popping up. There's always somebody new. Like, hey, I do this. I saw some other guy the other day, who's kind of like us. He was just starting his own YouTube channel, and he had a Fight Club reference. He had one video that blew up because he put a Fight Club clip in there, and he was saying he took a clip from Fight Club, and the self-improvement. There's also self-destruction and self-improvement. Wow. Because you have to destroy your old self to build up the new self. So,
that reminds me of your old creation, you know, the Bible verse. for your old creation has passed, and then you were reborn. It's like your new creation.
Right.
It's kind of like similar to like personal development, because you do have to destroy your old self,
Right.
so you can get the new, accept the new self, your new self, so you can become better.
Right. I was crucified with Christ. You know, there's a.
Oh yeah,
song
yeah,
verse,
yeah. I was crucified with Christ, and yeah.
But yeah, man, those I'd say like kind of my big influences. You know, books and media, whatever I get my hands on, whatever can benefit me. What about you? What are your influences too?
I mean, you pretty much said all of my main influences. You pretty much mentioned, but I do like reading books. Also, listen to podcasts. Roommates definitely. Lewis Howes, or Howes, whatever his name is. Tom Bilu. Jordan Peterson. I like Jordan Peterson. He's pretty good guy. But like, and then I forgot his name.
Which one? What does he look like?
He's a black guy.
Black dude?
Yeah, he's a black dude.
Do I know him?
Yeah, you do. He's like short. His name starts with. I don't know if you know. Les Brown.
Oh, Les Brown.
Yeah, Les Brown.
Yeah,
I like watching his motivational speeches and stuff like that. But when I be driving, listening to podcasts, sometimes when I'm still at work, just putting my headphones on or just listening to podcasts, it gives you that push, you know. What was that Navy SEAL guy?
David Goggins.
Yes, him. Yes.
Yeah.
He's mental.
Crazy. Yeah, that's how I'm trying to be, man.
Yeah, like those are a big inspiration. And of course, I can't forget the man himself, God. But yeah, and then The Ways of Superior Man. Every man should read that book. I keep saying it.
Yeah.
Every man should read that book.
One.
He put me on. He gave me my first copy. So that I'm immensely grateful for.
Have you ever thought about like giving up the personal growth, or just been like, man, is this even worth it?
There have been times, or a certain time, where like you feel like you're doing all this work, but you're not getting the benefits that you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not getting, I'm doing all these things. I'm trying my best. I'm not getting the job I want, the money I want, the girl I want. and then like something just clicks in your mind, let me keep going. And then stuff ends up happening for the best in your life. Because here's an advice I would give to you guys. A lot of times you may think you're just stuck in but everything in life is about patience. And you just keep pursuing, because like I said, I've thought about it, like, yo, why am I doing this? But, it always seems to be something that happens to me, like, okay, I should keep going, like something just clicks, or like something happens to me, or God reveals something to me, and I'm like, okay, you keep going, and like, ooh, you get what you want. You're like, okay, you work hard on yourself, and you do, like, the world's basically yours, like. But what about you? Have you had times or situations where you wanted to give up?
Yeah, just kind of, to piggyback off what you said. There, plenty of times I'm like, bro, I really have done so much work, right? And I'm not seeing the results that I want. Like, what's going on? But, I was saying about like the patience and stuff. That it really just does take time for things to really build, and, building that foundation that we're doing right now. And that's okay. But there's been plenty of times I'm like, bro, what am I gonna do? I have so much to go. Like, let's say it took me a few years just to get to the average level, and I'm like, bro, imagine how long it's gonna take me to get to the master level. But right. I can't stop, because if I stop, then I'm gonna stay the same, and I don't want to stay the same. Right. And I think at this point, man, I feel like it's just so my DNA. Like, now right. It's so ingrained in me. Like, it's pretty much in my DNA that I can never stop doing this. You know what? Also, like,
when you get a little taste of that success, like you want more. You're like, okay,
Yeah.
I keep doing it. You get a little taste. You get a little taste, and then you're like, okay, I can have all this if I just keep going. Cause like that little taste that you want, you're like, okay, this is too good. I can't stop. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Have you had like what taste have you gotten? You know, as far as like how much.
For example, actually, this is pretty recent. So, you know, we did the whole college thing, graduated, got my bachelor's, right? But it was like 2.5 years I wasn't working in my field. And I was like, did I just get this specific degree for no reason?
Yeah.
Oh, yo, because like, I was also looking like, yo, these guys, you know, they're making more than me, and we're like the same position and job. And they didn't even, you know, finish their degree or whatnot. And then I'm here just like, and then like, but the thing is, I just kept applying. Like there was one point where I had like, how many interviews? Like I had like more than 6 interviews.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, within a 2-week period.
It was
Because
crazy.
I was like, I made the decision. I was like, there's no more feeling sorry for myself. Like I kept just applying and applying and applying. I kid you not, I've had over probably like 200 no's. Like no cap, no joke. And then every time I look at my email, oh, unfortunately, sorry. Like that would tear me up. I'm like, dang, like what am I not doing good enough? And then I got this position, you know, which I wanted and I prayed for. And then they offered me this, you know, nice salary and stuff. And I was like, I got a taste of that. I'm like, if I keep going, I could even like obviously do more with my life, you know, when it comes to like career wise or like getting a business, you know, whatnot. It's just about pursuing. I got a taste of that because if I didn't keep pursuing and I wasn't going to the interviews, I would still be stuck in the same position that I was before. So, but because I didn't give up and I kept being persistent, I got what I wanted, like a taste of what I wanted. Right. And like this is just the beginning, and it's already looking nice.
Right. Yeah.
So I can't even imagine 1 or 2, 5 years from now. But that's a prime example, and that was just like 2 or 3 months ago.
Right. Yeah. That's awesome, man. I didn't realize how many no's that you went to.
It was every day because I applied to at least 10 jobs every day. No cap.
Jeez.
I was just woke up before I go to bed, then apply more. Come back from the gym, apply more, and then go to bed, and then wake up. No. I was like, okay, what are you teaching me, God? Just wake up from the table. Son. But it's all about persistence. What about you, man? What tastes have you had regarding personal growth or something you wanted?
Although I can't say that I've had anything like super tangible, but I think also just mentally and emotionally, man, is that growing up, I was just really kind of emotional and I didn't know what to do with my feelings. Nobody really told me what to do with them, like how to manage them. And what the books and stuff really told me is just, hey, this is how to think. This is how to manage your emotions. And that's been such a blessing for me because I know what to do when things creep up, when things happen, or when, you know, stuff hits the fan and things like that. And so that taste of like, yo, even when things are really like bad or, you know, when I was going through what just happened like last month, I at least still know who to talk to, know who to call, know what to read.
Right.
Where it's like, okay, somebody's been through this, somebody can help me, I can help myself, and I can always improve on any situation. So it's like the mindset that it's given me to deal with any situation has been such a blessing on my life, man. That's my taste, and just like waking up, be like, wow, like today's another chance to improve. Right. It's not the end. It's stuff like that that's really just giving me the power to like really keep going, man, and not give up. That's what I love about this.
It's awesome, man. I like to say I truly believe just getting the chance to see another day should be a great taste enough. It should be one of the best tastes. Like you woke up, you got your feet, your legs, like your arms. That should already be one of the biggest motivation. Like, all right, if I woke up for a purpose, and then every day is another chance to improve, self-improve.
Real talk, man. So, even though things have been, a little crazy these last few years, man, it's, we're still going, bro. Shout out to people who are, growing and helping each other out. And even though we kind of said our story, man, there's been countless people in our lives who have influenced us and helped us become where we're at, like Kenneth and even, Raph. And
I actually want to say thank you to everyone that are ninja watchers or silent majority, I would say.
People who are watching, but, we don't know that are watching, but
Right.
you're watching, we appreciate that.
That support us and appreciate y'all. Y'all know who y'all are and we got love for y'all. And thank you for supporting us, guys, for real, for real.
Yeah.
Big things happening. Big things.
Good talk. So yeah, let us know in the comments, what you think, as well as, just, what kind of got you guys started on personal growth. What got you guys here on, the channel and things like that too. So
Exactly.
we want to hear about it.
And guys, the motto. We want you guys.
You only live once.
YOLO.
Nah.
I mean, you only die once too. But guys, keep winning in life.
Yes, sir.
Peace.